They beat the British Empire 3 times. They beat the Soviet Union. They're called the graveyard of empires. Then America walked in and did what no empire in history could do. We didn't just lose, we destroyed the country itself, twice. And we're about to do it again. This is the story nobody talks about. How the United States created, armed, and funded the Taliban. How we destroyed Afghanistan's democracy before most people knew it existed. And how 20 years and $2 trillion later, we left the country in the exact same hands we went to war against. This isn't about politics. This is about what actually happened. The declassified truth, the pattern that keeps repeating. From Afghanistan to Iraq to Libya to Syria. And it started 45 years ago. 1973, Kabul, Afghanistan. A city you wouldn't recognize. Women in universities wearing miniskirts. Jazz clubs, art galleries, movie theaters. Afghanistan had a queen, a parliament, democratic elections. Kabul looked like Paris, progressive, educated, cosmopolitan. The literacy rate was climbing. Women were doctors, lawyers, teachers. Afghanistan was modernizing faster than most of the Middle East. Then 1979 happened. The Soviet Union invaded. And America saw an opportunity. The CIA launched Operation Cyclone, the largest covert operation in American history. We didn't just fund Afghan resistance. We created, trained, and armed Islamic fundamentalists, the Mujahideen. $3 billion in weapons, Stinger missiles that could shoot down Soviet helicopters, training camps in Pakistan, recruitment from across the Muslim world. We brought in Osama bin Laden, gave him money, gave him weapons, made him a hero. The goal? Bleed the Soviets, turn Afghanistan into their Vietnam. It worked. The Soviets withdrew in 1989, broken, defeated. Mission accomplished, right? Wrong. 1989. The Soviets left, and so did we. We just vanished. Took our money, took our weapons, left. Left behind millions of armed fundamentalists, warlords, destroyed infrastructure, landmines everywhere, no government. Civil war exploded. The Mujahideen we armed turned on each other. Kabul was destroyed, worse than the Soviet war. From the chaos, the Taliban rose. Extreme, brutal, armed with American weapons. 1996. The Taliban took Kabul. Women were banned from schools, from work, from being seen in public. The progressive capital that looked like Paris, gone, replaced with public executions in soccer stadiums. We did that. We created the conditions, then abandoned the country. 2001, September 11th, America is attacked. By who? Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, the same man we armed, trained, funded in Afghanistan in the 1980s. The monster we created came back, and we went back to Afghanistan, not to rebuild what we destroyed, to hunt bin Laden. 2001 to 2021, 20 years, $2 trillion. We killed bin Laden in 2011, in Pakistan, not even in Afghanistan. But we stayed, built bases, trained an Afghan army, installed a government. For 20 years, we promised we were building a democracy, building an army that could defend itself. We knew it was a lie. The Afghanistan papers proved it. Declassified documents showing every president from Bush to Biden knew we were losing, knew the Afghan government was corrupt, knew the army wouldn't fight. But we stayed anyway, because leaving would look like losing. August 2021, President Biden announced his withdrawal. The Afghan army we spent 20 years training collapsed in 11 days. The government we installed, the president fled with millions in cash. The Taliban we went to war against in 2001, back in power. Kabul airport, chaos. Afghans falling from planes trying to escape. 20 years, $2 trillion, hundreds of thousands dead. For nothing, we left Afghanistan in the exact same hands we invaded to remove. This isn't just Afghanistan. Iraq, we destroyed it. ISIS filled the void. Libya, we destroyed it. Now it's a failed state with slave markets. Syria, we armed rebels. They became ISIS. The pattern repeats. We intervene. We destroy. We leave. Extremists fill the vacuum. 2024. The Taliban control Afghanistan again. Opium production up. Women banned from schools again. Public executions back. 45 years later. 3 wars, trillions of dollars. Afghanistan is back where it started, except now it's completely destroyed. The Soviets couldn't break Afghanistan. The British couldn't. The Mongols couldn't. But America, we didn't just fail to conquer it. We destroyed it, created the Taliban, armed them, lost to them, left them in power. The graveyard of empires. We dug our own grave there, twice. And the people of Afghanistan are still paying the price for our wars. History doesn't forget, and neither should we. Please subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos.